कोरोना वायरस संकट के कारण लगभग 1 महीने से देश में लॉकडाउन लागू है। देश में सब बंद है, फैक्ट्रियों पर ताले लगे हुए हैं, लोग घरों के अंदर हैं। इसका असर हमारी अर्थव्यवस्था पर पड़ा है और जीडीपी की रफ्तार थम गई है। अर्थव्यवस्था के सामने खड़ी इन चुनौतियों को लेकर कांग्रेस नेता राहुल गांधी ने गुरुवार को रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया के पूर्व गवर्नर रघुराम राजन से बातचीत की। चर्चा में आरबीआई के पूर्व गवर्नर ने कहा कि इस समय गरीबों की मदद करना जरूरी है, जिसके लिए सरकार के लगभग 65,000 करोड़ रुपए खर्च होंगे। रघुराम राजन ने कहा कि वैश्विक मंच पर भारत एक बड़ी भूमिका निभा सकता है। भारत नए वर्ल्ड ऑर्डर में अपना स्थान बना सकता है। शक्तिहीन लोगों को शक्तिशाली नेता अच्छा लगता है।
तो डॉक्टर राजन, कितना पैसा लगेगा गरीबों की मदद करने के लिए?
तकरीबन 65,000 करोड़।
65,000
और 65,000 करोड़ इतना ज्यादा नहीं है। हमारा जीडीपी 200 लाख करोड़ है। और उसमें 65,000 करोड़ इतना ज्यादा नहीं है, तो कर सकते हैं। और अगर ये गरीबों के लिए है और अगर उनका जिंदगी बचाने के लिए है तो करना चाहिए।
अभी तो देश संकट में है, मगर कोविड के बाद हिंदुस्तान को इस घटना से कोई फायदा भी होगा, कोई स्ट्रेटेजिक फायदा होगा, दुनिया में कोई बदलाव होंगे जिससे हिंदुस्तान को फायदा होगा या जिनकी हिंदुस्तान एडवांटेज ले सके? किस प्रकार से दुनिया बदलेगी आपके मुताबिक?
These kinds of incidents rarely have positive effects for any country, in general. But there are ways countries can take advantage of them. And what I think we can say is that there will have to be a rethinking of everything in the global economy once we are out of this. If there is opportunity for India, it is in shaping that dialogue, in being more of a leader in that dialogue, because it is not one of the two big warring parties, but is a big enough country to hear its voice, to have its voice heard in the global economy. In this situation, India can find opportunities for its industry, for its supply chains, but most importantly, it can try and mold the dialogue towards one which has greater place for more countries in the global order, a multipolar global order rather than a single or a bipolar global order.
Don't you think there's a crisis of centralization? That there is too much centralization of power taking place and the conversations are stopping? I mean, I think it would, conversations would help a lot of these problems that you're talking about. But it sort of breaks down for some reason.
I do believe that decentralization is important both for bringing more local information to work, something we talked about earlier, but also about giving empowerment to the people. What you see across the world is a great sense of disempowerment. Decisions are being made elsewhere, not by me.
Yeah.
I have a vote, but that elects somebody in a far-off place. My local sort of panchayat or state government has less power. They don't feel they can, alter anything, and so they become prey to a different set of force. I would ask you the same question. I mean, do you see this whole, Panchayati Raj, which Rajiv Gandhi, your father brought back? What effect has that had, and has that been beneficial?
It's had a huge effect, but I'm sorry to say it's in retreat. So a lot of the forward movement on Panchayati Raj that had taken place, we are now moving back to a sort of bureaucratic, BM based structure or a bureaucrat based structure. And if you look at the southern states, they are doing a better job because they are actually more decentralized. And the northern states are centralizing power, and they're taking away power from the panchayats and the sort of grassroots organizations.
The closer decisions are taken to people, the more ability they have to keep a check on those decisions. So I think it's an experiment worth doing.
But what do you think is causing this at a global level? Why do you think we are having this sort of massive centralization and stopping a conversation? What do you think there's a central cause, or do you think there are a number of?
I do think there is a cause, and I think it is the global markets, right? There is a sense that if markets globalize, market participants, firms, for example, want to see the same rules everywhere. They want to see the same coordinating structure everywhere. They want to see the same government everywhere, because that then gives them confidence. That attempt at uniformity takes away power from the sort of local or national governments. Of course, in addition, there is the bureaucratic temptation to centralize. If I can grab the power, why not? And so that is a constant desire to, if you're providing funding to the states, here are the rules that you must obey in order to get this funding. Not, I will give you this funding, no questions asked, because I know you've also been elected, and you will have to have a sense of what is appropriate for you.